Oh hello, we are bumping in. Yesterday was our first day. We basically just ran looms through the venue and dealt with our cases, organised where everything needs to go. Looms are basically, if you have like 6 cables going from one location to another, you bundle them all together to make one big, really heavy cable. Those get dropped through these weird little holes that they've made through the theatre to keep things out of the way. So like things will go from the roof all the way down to the basement and you have to drop those through those holes and navigate them through. So that's what we did yesterday. That's still happening today. PA is going up and I have been freed to start working on mics. Right now all of the mics are just in a little container and I have to make them a functioning thing that goes on a cast member. Not from scratch, but kind of. Right now I'm trying to figure out if I have enough mics and how many more I can swindle. Right now I have enough for the entire cast on stage if swings and alternates share those mics and I sanitize them in between. 2 lead spares and 1 ensemble spare, which does not fill me with a lot of hope, and I feel like that is just not enough. So whether I can get enough to make a few more spares or whether I can get enough to make everyone a spare is the question. Usually we tape the back of people's necks to keep their mic cable in place without it slipping down and getting caught in their costume. But if you attach a little bit of Helaman to it, then you can tape this, and if you tape it on an angle, the angle kind of stops it from pulling through and pulling down too much, but you can pull through it if you need to, which is really good if you have to change mic positions because of hats or stuff like that. Hello, it is day 3. What day is it? Wednesday? Yeah, day 3 of Bump In. A lot more has happened on stage. We are chucking in Fold Back right now. Front of house is up. Well, the bones of it are up. And I have made a lot of progress on mics, which is cool. I'm going to take a bit of a break from mics right now and help with Fold Back. The chandelier is iconic. The chandelier is just dangling there, being ominous and beautiful. A lot of the set is up in the roof, ready to be flown in. I believe most of the PA is up. I kind of was just locked in here all day yesterday by myself. So I am keen to see a bit of an update of what they got done yesterday out there. But so many mic things got done. I'll show you a little bit of the mics. All these mics need to be painted to skin color and hair color still. They also need to be labeled and tagged, but just sorting through all of those and attaching them, labeling everything was a mission. All ensemble, all prop mics and costume mics, like that's the Phantom's hat and Meg, are all good. The leads, I still have to build their rigs. I'm waiting on a confirmation for exactly how they want those, just so I know that they're all good. I'm also receiving 20 new mics this week sometime, hopefully today, hopefully tomorrow. I need a confirmation on whether these are the correct grills so that I can stick those on and start painting them properly. Almost all my batteries are sorted and conditioned. And yeah, I'm just working on the painting and this is chaos. What can you do? Oh, hello. I feel like this has been completely chaotic. Like the footage that I have of Bump In is all over the place, and I was talking to Ty last night about it, saying that I don't know how satisfying it's going to be to watch this footage, but it's honestly the most accurate representation of Bump In that I could possibly give you, because it's like, especially for me being a mic tech, like I'm locked away building mics. I mean, the general idea is if they were to call a rehearsal tomorrow, I have to be ready, which I almost am. So it's honestly a more solid representation of Bump In as a process that I'm just like, here are some random things. I walked in today and the show is like 25% more built, which is wild, but it's just kind of how Bump In works. It's like all these departments shoved in to a space, scrambling to get as much done as possible as they in a very limited amount of time. Where I'm at today, I get to go watch a rehearsal, which I'm super excited for. Yesterday I started the build for the lead mics. This is the Phantoms all wrapped up. Capsules are staggered. I have to paint the gavel mic gold because it becomes part of the set. I've got to contact wardrobe and wigs to find out about who is wearing wigs when, and if I need to put toupee clips in the men's mics or whether they're all wearing wigs all the time. So these are put together really tentatively, knowing that they will need to be redone. Okay, I'm so weirdly proud of this. So today I'm going to rehearsal. There's some things that I need to know about people in order to complete their mics. I need to know their skin color, their hair color, whether they wear a wig. They need to have the correct colored clips on the mic. They need to have their hair color painted as well as their skin color. So I've made this table that I can use today at rehearsals. When I catch people, I can have a chat to them. I've spoken to wigs, so I know who's wearing a wig, I know who is bald. So in this table, I have who people are, their character. I have selections for their skin coloring based on the 3 kinds of paint that I have, and I will mix those to make people's skin color. I do not have a lot of paint at the moment, so I might have to get some more. I've also got a tape preference column that I can collect. I've got their hair color in a column, whether their clips are done or they don't need it, also whether they are painted, just so I know where I'm at with everything. And I have every single cast member. Let's say Josh Pitterman is the Phantom. Skin coloring, he wears a prosthetic on his face, obviously because he's the Phantom, so chances are I won't need any paint done to that mic. Tape preference, let's say leukoplast maybe, because he might get sweaty. Hair clips, he's not going to need any because he is in a wig, therefore he doesn't need any mics, and I do not need to paint him. Done. How good? Rehearsal was amazing. I obviously couldn't show you any of it, unfortunately, and I was pretty much in and out because there's so much to do. Still here. Right now I am chucking Hellman for sliders on the remaining mics that haven't been done yet. I am putting toupee clips that I made during the rehearsal on to everyone's mics who needs them. I'm also building a couple of ear-rigs for the people who do not have hair and who are not wearing wigs. So this will go over their ear, and the mic itself will be attached to the top like that, and I'm going to put some wire there so I can angle it like more towards their mouth, would probably be more like that, and then that will just get taped to the back of their ear. That would be for an ensemble member and for a lead. That is where I'm at. That's what we're doing. There is potential talk of us maybe getting Monday off. I would be feral for that. I would be absolutely feral for that. End of today in an hour. It has been a 56-hour week already, and we have 3 days to go, but we're over halfway. We are over halfway through our 98-hour week. I don't have a lot of things left to do for mics that I can do right now without having the cast on hand, which is exciting. I've got to build some backstage chorus mics today. The team are going to watch a rehearsal today, or some of us, so I can hopefully chip away a little bit more at our plots. I'll show you what I ended up using those plots for last night and the things that I ended up making So that table that I made yesterday, I ended up really using during the rehearsal, just, you know, sussing people's skin tones. I didn't get a chance to ask anyone their tape preferences because I didn't really talk to anyone that much. That one's not super necessary. It's just something that I would like to know. Just kill some time before we get into rehearsals, because the tech period is usually like, you have 5 minutes to mic up and then they want them on stage, which is a whole time. I've started the painting of mics. They were drying up here last night. They're all good. I've added toupee clips to everyone's mics. I have 2 left to do from the people that were getting painted last night. I built the ear rigs for the bald company members, which are only temporary right now because they will get, we have to perfect the position and then I will make them like impenetrable. But let me show you. This is just like a mic that's now got toupee clips on it, which is a good time. Then we also have this earring, which is super cute. Again, it will get like put together more properly. This is just a temporary hold until we can perfect the position. So for this cast member, obviously he doesn't have hair to clip his mic into, so it will just go get stuck behind his ear and his mics will stick out this way. The cable will go behind the neck like normal. I started the mic checklist, a Bible for the mic up. I made a post-show plot of our pack down, a pre-show plot of our setup, and I started the radio A and B plots for Act 1 and 2 as well. These are all drafts, they're not properly filled in, they're not finalized, but that is what I'll be working on over the next week, and it's nice that these are just ready to go so that I don't have to try and create these documents while I'm trying to fill them out. I will show you some more updates of the theatre today as well and the progress that has happened. I'm hesitant to show you a lot of the set and set pieces because, again, I want to preserve the magic of the show. I want to show you as much as I can, but I also still want to preserve the magic of the show so that you can see it and still have the full like spectacle wow moments. So I will be careful and selective about what I do show you. Obviously that has to be approved anyway. I can't show you certain things. We have 2 more days this week and we found out we're getting a day off on Monday. Thank God. We didn't think that we were getting a day off until next Monday, so that is absolutely amazing. My laundry, thrilled. My meal prep, thrilled. Everyone, thrilled. I'm gonna sleep in. I'm so excited.
Meow 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 meow
Oh hello, it is Sunday. It is Sunday, which means it is our final day of bumping. From Tuesday we are technically in tech. The office has progressed severely based on organising all of the information that we need. We have a swing coming in this week who I love. For, I believe, most of today, all departments are dry teching so that on Tuesday when cast are in the building, we know that everything works and we're all good to go. This show is super tech heavy. The sets and automation and all of the things are very intense, and there's also not a huge amount of backstage space in this theatre. Obviously, I can't really show you any of that stuff because it would ruin the magic of the show. We have a little like TV feed in our office that I can see the stage, which is what I keep looking at because I'm like, wow, lights. For me, today I am making sure that Tuesday we're ready to go, that anything that comes up I am prepared prepared for. There's some like offstage chorus mics that I have to put together, which I've been like leaving kind of as my last task because I've been hoping to have some epiphany strike of a really good way to accomplish that, and then it's just not happened. So I'm just going to go with the idea that was given to me that I think will probably not be that great of a time, but we'll see how we go. It might be fine, and I am just stupid. There will be 1,000,001 other things that pop up during the day too, so